Hello everyone and welcome back to Pens with M's. I am so grateful to be able to share this with you guys. This is a collaboration that I have been sort of secretly eyeing, secretly eyeing for the last, I don't know, it feels like months, but I don't know if it's been that long. I think it came out in December and I'm just being dramatic, but I saw it when it came out and I was like, oh my God, I love it so much. But I was trying to be good, you know, the holidays had come around and I was like, hey, we're gonna try to be good financially. I've already broken that by buying some things on Atlas, but whatever. I didn't get it. But it was sort of like in the back of my mind. And then Valentine's Day comes and I opened the gift bag for my boyfriend and here is this pen. And he even got me like the pen that I would have picked. He got me the Lecoule, I think it's pronounced, because you don't pronounce the final vowel in a French word. And I think that's a French word. But if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. He got me the Lecoule one, and I like that one the most. It's definitely the one that I would have gotten. And I'm just super, super jazzed to get it. I did open it when I got it, and I got a little excited, but I put it back in the box so that you guys can see sort of like how it comes packaged and everything that comes with it in case you're on the fence. I know that this comes in the Lecoule and in the Pro Gear Slim. The Pro Gear Slim has a different cap, so I'll show you the cap that this one has, and all the pictures online show the Pro Gear cap. And as much as I like the Pro Gear cap, I kind of like the simplicity of this one better. I'll show you what I mean. But before we get into it, I'm still sick, so if you hear sniffling, I'm sorry. I'm probably not going to edit it out this time. I've been editing it out of my videos and it's taking forever, and I feel like it interrupts the flow of the video, and so I think you guys would probably rather hear sniffling. If I hack up a lung, I will edit that out because no one needs to hear that, especially not with all the trauma we have after the pandemic. But if it's just a sniffle, I'll probably leave it in this time, and I apologize. So without further ado, let's get into this. So this is the Plus and Sailor collaboration, like I mentioned. If you don't know, Plus is a Japanese stationery brand, and it's something I didn't know it until I saw this collaboration, and then I was like, oh my God, really? Cool. And it does come with your typical 2 inks. I think these are black ink cartridges. I really only use these when I travel and when I'm gifting pens. So if I give somebody a pen, Sailors, I believe, are proprietary. So if I'm gifting someone a Sailor pen, I guess I could give them to them. But yeah, these are primarily used when I travel. Otherwise, I store them. I have this cute little chest that I made with my daughter that I put like all my ink cartridges in. And it's like, you know, I would love to say that my daughter was the one who did the art, but no, I was the one who did this horrible art. But I did it with her in a little class that she was doing, and she was doing one, and the teacher was like, do you want to do one too? And I thought to myself, oh my God, no. But yes, of course. So I put them in there. Anyway, you guys don't care about that. Anyway, so this comes, it's a gift set. And regardless of whether you get the Lecoule or the Pro Gear Slim, you do get the pen, the ink, and this ink, OMG. It is so, so beautiful. It is probably one of the most beautiful inks I own. And I own a lot of inks. Well, okay, I say a lot, but I own a lot of ink. I own very few purple inks, but this is like a purple pinky ink. Wait till you see. I've swatched it in here, but we're going to swatch it again because it's too pretty. And I'm trying to swatch a little bit differently because I feel like my preferred method is just not giving me the variation that I want. So we're going to even try a new way of inking. Sorry, not inking, of swatching. But anyway, it comes with the ink, it comes with the pen, of course. And then it also comes with this really cool fountain pen friendly journal. And this, let me just take it out for you. So there's the ink, this beautiful Sailor bottle. I love the Sailor bottles. The weight of them is really nice. I feel like the 20 mls is a really good size for an ink. Even if you really love it, you can always buy more ink, but there's something about this size bottle that I find is really, really nice, and it stores really well. So I like to store my ink in I know this sounds silly, but I like to store it in like those, what are they called? They're like the little towers, or I don't know, like a risers for like nail polish. Because of my other passion is doing my nails. Please don't judge. They're old, they're like 2 weeks old. I need to do new ones. But so I have a lot of nail polish, and I had a lot of these nail polish risers and displays hanging around, and so I've been using them, but a lot of bottles don't fit in there, but the Sailors fit perfectly. So do the Diamine inks fit perfectly in there, but like wearing oil doesn't fit, and it's so sad because it's such a perfect way to store ink. Anyway, I digress. I love the Sailor bottles. This is a beautiful purple ink. I can't wait to swatch it with you. Then of course there's the paper. And I have swatched in here already, so I'm not going to show you that yet. But it's a cream colored paper with, these are, from what I could tell, these are 5mm grids. Writes really well. The page that I have, there was a little bit of tiny little bit of bleed through. But that was a pretty thick swatch, but there's no ghosting on the other side. And it's a pretty light ink, but still, like, it performs really, really well. This is from their, so Plus does this paper. It's Cacrea, I think it's pronounced. Again, could be totally wrong. But this is their brand, and they produce this, and this is in, I know that it says A43. I don't know what that means. To me, this looks a lot like a traveler's notebook insert, and so that's kind of how I'm thinking about it in my brain. But yeah, this is from the Plus Corporation, and it's really nice paper. I'm excited to use this. I think because of what it has up here, this really, really gorgeous pattern, which is kind of the pattern for this collaboration, and I'll talk about it a little bit in a minute. Oh, I got some ink on there. It's so stunning. I think because of that, I might use it as like a dream journal. Speaking of the pattern, I love this pattern of the stars and the moon and the clouds. These stars in particular, I just absolutely love. I'm thinking about maybe trying to use something similar to this in one of my nails. But without further ado, I've put it off long enough. Let's take this pen out and take a look at it. So this is the pen that comes with it. This one, like I said, is the Lecoule. You'll notice that the cap is just a navy, like a transparent navy. If you were to get the Pro Gear, it does have some of the stars and clouds on it. I love this kind of look. I'm a big fan of it. It does have the finial, but I think both are stunning. It does have the finial. Ooh, sorry, just knocked the camera. With the moon on it. There you go, the moon and the star. Really beautiful. This is silver, so the silver hardware. Then it's got the demonstrator body here, which is in a beautiful lilac. And all demonstrator body means is that it's see-through, okay? Like, I hear all these terms in the fountain pen community, and I want to feel fancy and use them too. But in reality, it's a demonstrator because it demonstrates, right? It demonstrates that the ink is full or not full, right? I don't know how else to say it. So they say it's a demonstrator, but, you know, it really just means that you can see through it. I like that the little finials here, excuse me, the little cap here is like a different color. That's one of the things I love about Sailor. Like, this is my Pro Gear, and it has like these jelly pink, and I don't know, I love it when they're like that. When I made my Sailor, and let me see if I can find it. When I made my Sailor in Japan, I put different finials on it, and I don't know, I thought it was really cool. I'll show you the Sailor that I made at Ancora. It's this one, and you can actually change the finials, and I love that. It comes in a medium fine, and this comes in a medium fine, and both of them are really great. I chose not to get a demonstrator on mine here just because I like the color combination, but anyway, I could go on forever. Let me put that down. We're talking about this pen today. So yes, like I said, it's got the silver metal accents, I think they're called. Anyway, the clip and the accents are all in silver. And then this is what made me like this pen more, the Lecoule, more than the Pro Gear, okay? So yes, it's got this blue transparent grip. It's very, very comfortable, as is the case. Posting it is really nice. I can't write with this pen not posted. That's true of a Pro Gear and a Pro Gear Slim for me as well. It just feels much better. But then if you look, this feed is actually transparent. And because it's transparent, you can see the color of the ink that you're writing with. So because I'm writing with this gorgeous purple ink, it's a purple feed, an iridescent light purple feed. Now, did I stain this? Maybe. Am I going to try to clean it if I ever change inks? Absolutely. Will I probably ever change inks in this pen? Not for a while, because it's a gorgeous color. But yes, speaking of the nib, the feed and the nib are unique. This one has a gorgeous, I think it's an anteater. I'm not really sure what it technically is, but it's the same as the nib on the Pro Gear Slim. However, this one is silver and it is not gold. It still writes beautifully, and I'll do a writing demonstration for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about, but I love that little guy. He is so cute. And I just love the personalization, the stars falling around him. This particular collaboration, Twilight or Yumeyoi, and again, I'm butchering the pronunciation, I'm sorry. It's really about that time between waking and dreaming. That was their big like push for this, their thought behind it. And I love that. Like I said, I'm someone who daydreams a lot. I have ADHD, so I'm like constantly in my own world. I've always been that way, right? I've always sort of been, in Spanish, we say en las nubes, which is like in the clouds. I'm always just somewhere else entirely mentally. Long story, really, really short. I love the take on it. Purple is also my favorite color, and oddly enough, it's his too. And so for that reason today and because this is a purple ink, we're gonna swatch this with my J. Urban what is this, oh my God, the glass tip pen, hello. But we're gonna use the back because I've been wanting to do a more like drippy look, especially with this one. We're definitely gonna wanna be slightly more free-flowing in how we do this. It does have a slight smell to it that I just realized, which is good because I mean, I'm getting my sense of smell back. For the longest time, I couldn't smell anything. It was really strange. And not like a COVID I can't smell, right? Because we've all had COVID and been like, oh, I can't smell that. And I did test negative for COVID. But more like I can't smell anything, so I hope to God this doesn't stink kind of a thing. So this one definitely has a smell to it. I don't think it's a scent. I don't think it's meant to be scented. However, it is definitely a smell. So if you don't like inks that smell, maybe not for you. It smells like a hospital, if I'm honest. Not very dreamy. Sorry, guys, to burst your bubble here. I definitely want like a lot of pooling so that I can see like what all the undertones are on it. And it's just, guys, it's just such a pretty ink. I can see it from here. Just so pretty. Let's see if I can get some like really cool designs here. Because I want to get like some places that are really dark and some places that aren't. All right. So I do have it inked up in here, but I'm going to write with my glass dip pen just because it's such a dreamy experience. And I feel like this ink deserves a dreamy swatching, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful ink. So pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna actually write the name with this fountain pen here as well. So this is the Lecoule, and I guess I'm probably misspelling it, in the Yumeyoi. And this is the medium fine. And this is probably going to become the the pen that I use for my Hobonichi, because right now I'm using a pen that I also love, but you know, it's good to switch things up. So while we let this dry, let me do a really quick writing sample here. And this is what it looks like dry in the, on this paper. And as you can see, like there is quite a difference between how it's drying on the Tomoe River paper and how it dried here. And then I did another swatch on some other Tomoe River paper. Let me see if I can find that. Okay, so I did this in my ink journal, and here we go. I find it interesting. This is another one like that I was sort of just trialing. Like, it's amazing to me how different it looks on Tomoe River paper than on how it looks on this paper right here. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And as this one dries, I can kind of see even more. I'm liking this new way of doing it because I'm getting a lot more variety. You can really see this like purpley, pinky undertone that I'm not getting so much here. However, even here, it's gorgeous. So Let me do a little bit of writing with this for you guys. I always transpose this poem. I don't know why. I mean, I know why. It's my favorite, but I don't know why I chose it. Because there's a lot of things I love. I also write the quote from like the Lord of the Rings, like, not all who wander are lost. A lot too. And I gotta say, like, this paper is really nice. I love the spacing. The paper is really great. I'm gonna take a hot minute here and let this dry because I think we're gonna wanna see what that dries to. But so far, I think this is one of my favorite inks. That color combination of pink, purple, and blue all together is just, it's so beautiful. It is very much a sunset vibe that it's giving. All right, and we're back. The ink has now dried. Gorgeous, gorgeous ink. The part that I just find really, really stunning about this ink is the way that it shades from this pink into the blue, right? So this darker blue, purple shading here, as it goes into that almost like outline of navy, I think that's so stunning. And you do see some of that in the writing, especially in the dip pen, but also a little bit in the pen itself. You can see that here. You see it here in the in Raven, where I applied a little bit more pressure. It came out really, really pretty. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous ink. And I think regardless of the pen itself, which is also just a beautiful pen, this ink is fantastic. So they really put a lot of effort and energy into making a gorgeous, very dreamy collection for the Yumeyoi gift set. So if you have the chance, I highly recommend picking the set up. If you can't get the set, but you can get the ink, which I don't know if that's possible, definitely recommend that. It is gorgeous. So, so stunning. I'm a huge fan, huge fan. All right, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you. Please put down in the description one of your favorite fountain pen gifts that you've either given or received. And if you don't have a fountain pen gift that you've given or received that you want to share, but you have a stationary one, put that one in there too. I'd love to hear it. All right, everyone, have a great day. Bye-bye.